Most people think building muscle, getting bigger biceps, bigger arms, chest, etc., is all about attention, girls, and respect. And if you were to ask me what this is about back in 2015 when I first started lifting, I would have agreed. Like, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. But little did I know what it would actually do for me. And if you're a guy who feels he's capable of more in life and just really hasn't unlocked that yet, I feel like this story is going to make a lot of sense for you. And if not, at least it'd be a quite entertaining story. So, just for some context here, growing up, I was this real nervous kid. I had a speech impediment. I would go to Catholic grade school. So, anytime they do a school mass and pick readers for the mass, I would freak out. I'm like, they better not pick me. If they pick me to, to read, I'm not coming in. Additionally, too, I would hang around a group of friends, good guys, but I get teased a lot for the speech impediment, and it just made me feel less. And I felt like the group's punching bag. One word that I was called a lot was retard, and not just like, oh, he's retarded, ha ha ha, or you're acting retarded. It was like, no, you're retarded, you're defective. There's something literally wrong with you as a person. And this played into my psyche of who I thought I was for most of my life growing up. But it wasn't until I actually went into the gym to where this all changed and changed my entire life forever. And I want to kind of show you how it will do the same exact thing for you. So when I first started lifting, yeah, it was all about muscles, it was all about tension, it was all about respect, yada yada yada. But little did I know how it demonstrated to me that your inputs can change the outputs. Like life is not fixed. Like whatever path you think you're on, like that is not a fixed path. And whatever things happen to you growing up, like that is not just preordained to now determine how you have to act and how you have to be moving forward. So, for example, I want to go to Penn State. I really wanted to go to Penn State. I had the grades for it, but my SAT score sucked. I was never a standardized test taker, which I feel like is a low key way of saying like you're not that smart. But anyway, I got the same subpar score 3 times in a row when I was taking the SATs. The same 990 was the score. And most people around me told me to stop taking them. Like it doesn't look good that you keep taking them. But I kept taking them. And then after the 5th time, I got the score I wanted. I did get into Penn State. Why did I do that? Why did I keep going when everyone around me told me, stop, Dan, you're looking stupid. You're just not meant for Penn State. You're not smart enough for Penn State. Because I saw how in the gym, I could fail doing 135, which is a 45 on each side, bench press 10 times over and still hit it on the 11th. That was the belief. That is what shifted. And when I was at Penn State, I was able to do some really cool things, become the president of my fraternity, which I never even envisioned joining a fraternity. After college, I was working in Amazon, no like glorious role. I was working in a warehouse, 12-hour shifts overnight. It sucked. And Amazon will hire a lot of area managers to just manage the warehouses, to manage the associates. It's such a grueling job, and college kids are pretty desperate to like for a job. So like, yeah, come on board. And there's a high turnover rate. It's very hard. And I'm going like, I don't want to keep doing this, but I don't want to quit. So I'm starting to look at different jobs. This is 2022 now. I'm starting to look at different jobs. And I see this public speaking role job. And for some reason I go, I think I can do this. Now, rewind just a little bit. Growing up, I got the speech impediment. I hate public speaking. I did some of it in high school and a little bit in college, like during the fraternity, but I would get so nervous. You know, like when you're speaking and your voice starts to quiver and you're speaking fast because you want it to be done with. That was me. That was me. So for some reason, I was like, no, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. So I applied, went through a rigorous interview loop. I ended up getting the role. I ended up doing quite well in the role. I got 94% like satisfaction rating on average from the audiences I presented to over the course of 3 years. And that's not a brag. That's the wrong takeaway here. The takeaway here from that little anecdote is how lifting demonstrated to me that things can change with effort, with persistence, and with being open to learning new things. That's how it changed everything for me. Absolutely everything. And even gave me the courage to travel overseas by myself for weeks. This all happened because I got to see how your inputs in the gym change how you show up everywhere else. It gave me the courage to ask girls out when I was living in Virginia Beach by myself, just to like walk up at a coffee shop. And the reason being is I was used to that feeling of discomfort and still leaned in. Once more, not a brag. I'm like, I don't think very highly of myself, but I want to show you like how regardless of like what you think of yourself, if you go into the gym, if you apply yourself and you start to see results, you're going to be one, treated differently, which is nice. Be treated with more respect if you're in shape. But two, you see a different person in the mirror, not just physically, but mentally as well. Like I view myself differently. I'm the type of guy who can actually get after it. And that's going to help you not just in the gym once more, but in your personal and professional life. You'll apply for jobs you don't think you can get, and you'll probably not get most of them, but you'll get the one. And that's all that matters. You'll ask girls out that you think are maybe out of your league or you're too nervous, and most will say no, but one will say yes. And then all it takes for you to change your entire life forever. Just like when you're in the gym bench pressing, you're going to fail a lot. You're going to fail a ton, but it will change. But then once more, you'll get that one. On that one time, you'll hit that PR. It changes everything for you. Absolutely everything. So it's once more like the big idea here isn't just building muscles, isn't just biceps, it's belief. It's belief in who you think you are as a person and what is possible for you. Because most people, this is what happens to really end things. Most people get put in a box by the people around them. They kind of reinforce their identity. That's what happens when you don't have the best friends or, say, family members or people around you. They will say things that put you in a box of how you're going to behave. You're just not that funny, you're not that smart, whatever the case may be. It probably won't be that direct, but it's going to reinforce how you act and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, I don't think this is possible for me because of this person said, or how I'm treated at work, or how I'm treated by friends. And then you just reinforce that by your behavior. Lifting changes that. Lifting breaks the entire fucking racket of that. And it shows you what is actually possible for you, because it demonstrates how you can keep pushing through hard things and get better results if you ignore everything that says, oh, you can't do it, and you keep going and you stick with it, and then you build muscle and you get better and get stronger, and that goes everywhere else in your life. That shows up everywhere else in your life, and that changed my entire trajectory. I can't imagine where I would be if I didn't start lifting. I really can't, but it won't be anywhere good. And it's not like I'm in anywhere great right now, but I've done a lot of cool things. I'm going to do a lot more cool things. And this is the funniest part. Like, I left a 150K thousand job at Amazon, good job on paper, to move back into my mom's basement with no guarantee of anything, no certainty, but just the belief in myself. I never would have left if I didn't start lifting, because I wouldn't have any belief in myself to keep going, or the belief in myself that I can do hard things, regardless of what current circumstances look like. So that's what I just want to instill in you. Like, regardless of where you're at, man, you have to believe in different. So once more, I'm someone who helps guys build lean, muscular physiques so they can unlock their potential and show up better everywhere else in life. I'll put my Calendly in the link below if you want to book a call. I'm also Dan Corcoran 28 on Instagram. That'll be below. But once more, man, always here to support you, always rooting for you. And I hope you're able to take something away from this. Till next time.